Hey y'all, hey. It's Sade. So I haven't been on YouTube in a good 7 years. I haven't uploaded on YouTube. I be on YouTube every single day looking up, little hair tricks and stuff. I learned how to two-strand twist through YouTube. But anyway, basically I took a long break from YouTube because I didn't know really what I wanted to do or what videos I wanted to upload. And now has come the time for me to return. So you might have seen, if you've still subscribed to me, which would be a miracle, but if you are still subscribed to me on YouTube, you know that I did lip swatches before. I did hair reviews. That's mostly what I did, and how I got the most views was by can't talk was mostly by hair reviews. That's how I got subscribers, but I only got like 20 of them. So again, if you're still here, thank you for being here. But yeah, so I decided after years of a hiatus, I decided to come back and do more YouTube. I have gotten very much good. I don't even know if that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. Let me think about it. I have gotten very skilled at makeup in the time that I've spent away from YouTube. I know what I'm doing, and I know that I know what I'm doing, and other people know that I know what I'm doing. I decided, let me start doing YouTube tutorials for makeup. It's been a long time though, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but if you're willing to see it through with me and see what I got packing, see what I got going for me, I appreciate it. Really do. I appreciate it. But so anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. Wait, before we get into the video, let me tell you what the video is going to be. I'm going to be trying to recreate a look that I did accidentally. Most of my best looks are accidents. I don't know if that's how all makeup artists are, but for me as a makeup artist, a self-taught makeup artist, most of my best looks are happy accidents, and I love that, to be honest. But so yeah, we're going to try to recreate this look, and if you like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey guys, so originally I was going to do a video where I talked throughout the video, so you will see me talking in this video, but I decided to do a voiceover instead because I didn't like how it sounded on my camera. So let's get into it. So the palettes I'm going to be using is ABH NORVINA Collection palette. I think that's the volume 1, but I'll make sure in the description. I'll leave a link. And the BeautyBay.com Nikki Tutorials palette. And I'm just showing you guys the palettes right now. I don't know why I make those faces. So here I am talking to you guys about the base and the importance of the base, and also showing you guys the look I'm trying to recreate. It's on my Instagram, Marvette made it. I'm showing you guys that, the username, the handle. So if you want to see it up close and personal, go to my my Instagram page. And by the way, if you're here from Instagram, if you're watching and you love my Instagram stuff, hi, hello, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. So that is what I'm showing you guys right here, is the LOUISE Base Pro. I love that base. It's amazing. I highly recommend it, and it's in the shade Rumor 02. Then I'll show you guys the color I'm going to be using for my cut crease, which is basically the base of my cut crease, really, which is Slasher, and that is from the Beauty Bay / Nikki Tutorials palette. And I'm just dabbing and dabbing. I like to do dabs when I'm starting out my cut crease, at least for the base. When I start blending at the top, I tend to go in a window washing sort of movement, but sometimes I do wishy-washy or I can't say it. Wishy-washy, window washing. Sometimes I like to alternate between window washing and dabbing. It really just depends on my mood that day and what I feel like doing. So I'm just continuing to pack on the color. You really want to make sure you pack on the color really, really well, especially for your cut crease. If you're doing like a one eyeshadow look, I mean, you can pack it on if you want to, but for me, I tend to go lighter with those looks. When it comes to my cut crease, I want the crease to look just fire, dope as hell. And if you want your cut crease to look dope as hell, you have got to, and this is where I messed up. I messed up so badly. I ended up putting a deeper green on top of the purple, and it just looked horrible. And that's when I realized I had messed up. So I went in with my makeup wipe. Actually, I don't think it's a makeup wipe. I think it's a facial wipe. But either way, it gets the job done. It took off the makeup. So I took off the part where I messed up, which is the green and the purple on my outer corner. Didn't take that long. Then I went ahead and went in with the LOUISE Base once more, and yeah. And so now I'm showing you the color I'm going in, which is Ew. This is also from the Nikki Tutorials palette. And immediately, I just was like, oh my god, I should have just done this in the beginning. I don't know what I was thinking with that deep green. It was horrible. It looked muddy. It looked just bad. If you like deep greens, though, that's totally fine if you want to do it that way. But I wanted a very rainbow, bright type of look, because that's how the original was. The original in the photo, it was very colorful, very bright, and effervescent, and that's what I wanted. So yeah, so I'm going in with the eel on top of Slasher. And now I'm dipping into the ABH NORVINA palette, and I'm using, I don't know which one that was. I think it was C3. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm gonna leave all of the different shades though in the description. I'm gonna try to. Let me not lie to y'all, okay? I'm gonna try, but it's been a long day, y'all, and I spent the entire day recording this video, and now I'm editing it at night. So forgive me if I don't have all the right shades, but it is in the video. You can definitely freeze frame, go back, freeze frame, and find exactly what that shade's number or name was. So apologies, but yeah. Now I'm going in with shade B1 and A2, I think. B1 is light green, but not super light, and then A2 is a very light, almost like yellow green. It's a very pretty green. I love that green. I like to put it on a lot of different colors, mainly with greens, but sometimes it goes pretty with oranges and pink too. And so now I'm taking the, I think it's Fonty, I think that's the shade, from the Juvia's Place palette, and now I'm going in with my Cetaphil and my Q-tip, and I am well, you could say cutting or carving. I say carving out the crease area where I'm going to be cutting my crease. This is actually one of my favorite parts, because I get to see how it's gonna look once I cut the crease and everything. I get really excited about this. I really do. Okay, now I'm showing you guys the brush I'm using. I do not know the name of this brush. I don't know the name of any of my brushes, to be honest. But I'm cutting the crease. And also, when it comes to concealer brushes, it does not matter the brand name. Not to me. To me, all that matters is if it can get super flat and super precise and do its job. So you don't have to get the exact brush that I got, and you certainly don't have to use the same product I use either. But if you want to, I'm just letting you guys know the products I'm using. So I'm cutting the crease with my concealer brush and my, oh, what is it called? Concealer. I don't know why I didn't know the difference, but anyway, my concealer brush and my concealer. And yeah, so I start in the inner corner and then I slowly move my way to the outer corner. And I tend to use a mixture of dabbing and swiping motions, but since I'm using such a thick, creamy type of concealer, as you can see, I'm doing mostly dabbing motions. But still, either way will get the job done. So if you prefer swiping instead of dabbing, that's up to you. But if you do prefer swiping instead of dabbing, I would consider using a more watery substance type concealer. Jeffree Star is more watery based. Danessa Myricks, that's another favorite of mine that is also water based. Well, they're all water based, but what I mean is they have more slip, more of a watery substance. So if that's what you want more slip and to be able to just drag that. You see it's how I'm dragging it now? See, if you want to do that, you can do that. But it's going to take time for you to really carve out that brow. It's going to take longer. I had time, so I figured let me do the most. But yeah. And so now I'm showing you guys my Fenty Beauty mini beauty blender. I use that. I love this. I used to use one that I had gotten from Target. Hated it, but I kept it because I didn't think that anybody else sold those, and found out that Fenty Beauty has her own. And so yeah, that's what your cut crease should look like, okay, at the end of the day. And if you really want your cut crease to look like that, it's all about your technique and your how much time you take to perfect it, and also how you set it. I set it with that beauty blender. I highly recommend using a beauty blender to set your concealers. Please, especially if it's on your eye, please use a beauty blender to set your concealers. Like, you need to. Like, it will change your life, I guarantee you. Okay, so now I'm taking the basic cut and I am setting the concealer even more, and that's the shade I'm going to use for my cut crease. And now I'm going in with the same colors I used to, you know, make the crease, or not really make the crease, but you know what I mean. I'm bad at these voiceovers, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm basically taking the same colors I used, the purple, the bluish green. I also use a little bit of a blue purple sort of color. That color is called Amsterdam. And so yeah, so I'm taking all those colors out. Right now I'm going in with Ew after going in with Slasher. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Bend and Snap, which is a pinkish color. I know you can see some yellow, and that's from the A2 color from the palette, the ABH NORVINA palette. And so I'm showing it to you guys there. Going in with that color to top it off. And yeah, that is the finished product of the cut crease. And then I'm going to show you guys a little, you know, razzle dazzle of my baking. And if you guys want a tutorial on that, please let me know. You see. That's me doing my bake thing. Okay, so that's it. That's the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you, or just satisfied a need of you watching another girl do her makeup online. But yeah, I actually had some fun with this look, even though I messed up like 8 times. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful evening or a wonderful day or a wonderful morning. And yeah, it's been nice. It's been real. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload other videos. Bye.